What's up, everybody? This is Fitty.
I'm Izzy.
And this is How We Talk
Podcast.
That's right. You know, it's crazy because we used to hit record. We used to have to do the clap. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's like, he go, hey, Fitty, give me the clap. And I'm like, I don't have the clap though. You got to go to downtown. So you got to go Skid Row for that.
Yeah. Actually, not too far. Covina, downtown Covina is getting pretty bad right now.
It is, dude.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah. Not just Covina. Like,
it's everywhere.
It's Azusa especially.
No, it's every. That's what.
Yeah.
It's everywhere though.
Oh,
it's everywhere.
God.
Yeah.
Every city is.
That's all you hear on fucking Facebook, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, today in Azusa, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
But it's easy to complain. What are you
It's
doing?
real
What are you
easy.
doing about it?
Wait.
Exactly.
How about introduce our guest?
Oh, sorry. You know what? I just assumed that everybody knows, you know? I was getting into it, dude. Let's go.
Oh, shit, why am I spinning? No, just kidding.
Our guest today is Mr. Orlando from
Yes.
HowWe Travel Tours.
Yes.
.LA,
.LA,
Instagram,
right.
if you want to check.
Right on. So yeah, if you guys recognize him, we had him on the show with his business partner and buddy Isai, right?
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, like Fitty said, Highway Travel Tours .LA. You want to talk a brief description on what that is?
Highway Travel Tours. Me and my two other business partners got together and we created, we got an idea to put together a bus where it's pretty much like a limo and you could smoke weed.
Yeah. Like old party bus.
Like a party bus. But a lot of the party buses are not allowed to do that, but we are.
Yeah.
And you are protected from us. So you guys could really relax, no worries, nothing, we'll take care of it. So good music, and then we have a flat screen TV in the back, videos, and we take you to different breweries. And then while you guys go smoke inside, we bounce around like bar hopping and smoking weed, and you guys are safe.
In the bus only.
In the bus only.
Yeah.
Yes.
You
You
guys
could
got
smoke only inside the bus.
All the
Yes.
rights for that and everything. CHP.
Yes.
The one thing that people,
shit.
people talk, they always ask me, right? All of them, hundreds of them, right? They come down on the street, they stop me. Hey, Mister.
Hey, Fitty from How We Talk
Podcast. I have a question for you.
Yeah. Those two guys you had on the other day.
Right. No. From us? I was going to say, you guys are fuck yeah.
But no, on the real though, they do ask, all right, so how did they get away with it? And I'm like, dude, trust me, CHP went out there, they tested the thing. I go, the driver, not one single smoke. Doesn't get anything.
Correct.
How did that happen? Trust me, it happened. CHP approved it.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
the one thing that sticks with me, and that's all you gotta say.
Yeah. Yeah. That one guy from
That's
the one guy from the food truck. From
Glenn Morales.
Yeah, Glenn Morales. He's like, the driver doesn't get all high.
Yeah.
He's all tripping out.
Yeah, we met somebody. He's like, he goes, because we were at a 420 event. Oh, do you remember we were at that 420 event at the barbershop, right?
Yeah.
So,
man, I need to talk to you guys about that too.
Okay.
God, I'm so pissed off at myself. Oh, anyways, go ahead.
Okay, we'll get into
My
it.
bad.
We'll get into it. But yeah, he asked me about it, and he's exactly, how does that guy not get high? I'm like, trust me, CHP approved.
It's still a bit of a taboo in some homes, weed, marijuana, all that.
It's starting to change.
It is starting to change. It is starting to change, but people's minds are slow and fickle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And the reason why it's kind of changing a little bit is because like people like me, that keep talking about it,
right,
and the benefits about it. Mm-hmm. There's a lot more people out there that are doing a lot more than I'm doing, and dude, they're breaking it down for a lot of people that are like they call them very Christian, which is not a bad thing.
Right.
It's just that they were fed the wrong information, and the moment they hear about it and they understand it, they're like, "Oh man, so what's next? What can we do?"
Yeah.
And then I went to this guy that was he was a pastor, and he got kicked out of his church because he went to this.
Oh, really?
Yes, and its downfall.
Was he talking about it like during his?
Well, he mentioned it to
sermons?
Okay, you know how it starts. He just happened to mention it to one person, and then that person just like a fucking fire.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know that?
Yeah. What do they call it? The telephone game?
Telephone.
Yeah,
telephone,
and it changes
right?
every
And it
time
just
they
changes,
fucking hear it.
Every other story changes.
Yeah, no one gets it right until
Yeah.
you hear it from the horse's mouth.
Right.
Well, this dude got kicked out, and whatever. Long story, I'm not going to get into that. So he got kicked out. So what do I do? And now he's one of the biggest person, the spokesman for cannabis.
Oh, really?
And he shows and breaks it down in the Bible scriptures how cannabis was used by Jesus for his own anointing oil. Yeah. It's crazy, man. He breaks it down.
Do you know a little bit of it?
From what I understand.
Or the synopsis?
Well, okay. One guy apparently said that Jesus used nothing but like spices and such into herbs in the olive oil. That's what it was. And then other herbs gave it a fragrance and smell. Okay. And then from there, like, he started saying, okay, well, he used this, and this, all these different herbs. They're different weird Aramaic names. Aramaic is the language that Jesus spoke. And that guy knew how to talk. And then the pastor was like, yes, those ones that made it smell nice, guess what? And he broke it down. He says, that was cannabis. And he starts, and he goes into detail. It makes your eyes cross because it's so much information. Yeah. And I've gone through his 4 chapters already on his videos. And he's just getting into that. Yeah. And the other ones were like about Adam and Eve, how they smoked. Yeah. They used weed.
Was it, dude? They're running around naked, bro. So it's like, Woodstock, you know.
The first imagine. I just got that.
True, right? True. But no, people do make that connection, right? Have you heard of it? Like even in like for Catholics. Yes. There's that dude Diego, right? Oh shit, I didn't name my kid Diego because of.
Was that who you named him after?
No. Oh, but that is funny. I just got that right now. So that dude Diego, right? He saw the Virgin Mary,
the Blessed Mother.
What?
The Blessed Mother.
Right. Yeah.
For us Catholic. Are you Catholic?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. I'll get into that. Okay. I no longer. I didn't used to call myself Catholic, and I am now calling myself Catholic.
That's where I'm at.
That's a huge step for me, bro.
I'm where you were at then.
Okay.
Where I'm.
So you're right here. I'm still kind of. You're still.
Yeah, I'm still back there. So like me, like I got
got it. See what I'm doing with it? You got to join me, brother. In front of me. Okay, go
ahead. I got baptized. I did the communion. I did the confirmation. Got married in the Holy Sacramental Church thing. I've done all that, So
you did everything.
But I still I don't go to church every Sunday. I go on those big ones.
How long has it been
that I went to church?
Yeah,
Easter.
Oh, you went? I didn't even go.
You didn't go?
No.
See, that's I
know, right? I know, right?
You didn't go because you're probably like the other ones where like the only ones that come here are the ones that never come all year long. They only come for Easter. They only come for Christmas.
Yes. Yeah. Well, for me, it was the situation that I was going through.
Oh, okay.
A struggle.
Yeah.
That I've gone in now. As a matter of fact, 2 weeks ago, I came to my senses. You know what?
This is just recent then. This is fresh.
Yeah. Damn. Real fresh. And I'm not saying I'm a born again or I'm getting to know my religion.
Yeah.
Fuck, we did a lot of fucked up things back in the day, bro. I'm telling you, the church did a lot of messed up things. Did you know that a lot of people don't know that we had a pope? It wasn't a male. It was a female.
Really?
Did you know that?
Oh, you knew that?
No, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
She had intercourse with the priest there.
Yeah.
And that priest and her were always seeing each other.
Yeah.
Pope. It's huge.
Yeah.
And she got pregnant. And she hid it. She was hiding it. She was eating more food. Made herself look fatter. So you won't be able to see that's how she had.
It looks like just, fat of her own. Huh?
Yes. And there was only, I guess she put together a group of people that have to keep a secret. And they only knew.
Like a cabal?
That she was pregnant. Like
a what?
Like a cabal?
What's a cabal?
We'll get into it later.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I kind of think that you're right.
Yeah.
It was. Okay. Fuck, you can go. That's a good one, dude.
And I'm the one that's not.
I know. I was going to say, do you know what a cabal is?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
How did you know that one?
The cabal?
Yeah.
Just, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And, yeah, dude, you totally tripped me out right now, bro.
It's a cabal is a secret group. Just like you said right now, it's a secret group that your own. It's the circle of trust. And
let me tell you the reason why I know is because I'm in the Knights of Columbus. I'm third degree.
Are you really?
That's what. Yeah.
Okay.
And my brother is, well, and then when you said that, you're like, I was gonna do the sign to see if you know it.
Whoa!
Yeah,
I didn't get that deep into it.
Okay,
but all right.
yeah.
Now you're opening a whole nother page, man.
I'm telling you, dude. I've been around the block quite a few times.
Yeah.
And I was a person that's always wanted to know everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Nosy.
Like a man of all. What's say?
Jack of all
Jack
trades.
of all trades, but
Master
not
of
master.
none.
Not master none.
Oh yeah.
That was me.
Yeah.
It's always good to be. Why master one if you could do of
Right.
course, a little bit
Yeah.
of it?
I always say that. That's why, like me and my brother, we always say that we're athletic, but we were never excellent at that one sport.
Ah,
We were just really good at everything.
everything. I
Anybody-
was the best fucking player.
Yeah.
Hey, throw so and so because he could play that position.
Right. Yeah.
That's me in life.
yeah.
Hey, Carl, he probably knows, bro.
We're
I
jumping
guess.
around like
Yeah,
crazy.
no, we
where
are
where
not.
were we ever now? Hold on.
Okay,
the Pope.
about the Pope.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess she formed a group of people that could keep a secret.
The
that
cabal.
She knows a cabal. And I'm just using
I'm trying
that
to
one.
throw-
So
I'm
I
trying to
don't
throw
know,
you off
bro.
again, that's why.
You are, bro. Shit. That's a good word.
Sorry, go ahead.
So she formed them and everything else until they were keeping the secret that she was a female and that she's pregnant
Right.
from the people that she goes. So she was in a parade waving. Well, the Pope was.
Right.
Guess what happens? She goes labor in front of all these people back in those days. We're talking about maybe 1300s.
Oh damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know the shit that's gonna happen if
What
they
country
find
was
out,
that
dude?
in?
Italy, Rome,
Okay.
bro. They were walking down the fucking, going towards the Vatican,
Yeah.
which still stands on the main where they were walking. What's said the road that Saint Pope, our first Pope, Peter,
Yeah.
Petros, and basically he walked that aisle before he was crucified upside down. So she was walking that same walking road. And que se sale. Supposedly the baby. I'm going based on this fucking article that I'm reading. I don't know if it's fucking stamp of approval.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh! And she gave birth, and she held the baby between her, holding the legs,
Whoa.
and she acted like she fainted. And so they rushed her and they put her into the room.
The
And
cabal did.
The cabal room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Took her to that room.
Yeah.
Gave birth, and then they took the baby away and somewhat. And all the people, the cabal,
Yeah.
guess what happened to them? They killed them.
But yeah, you got to keep the secret safe. You know,
Exactly.
They know too much.
See, that's when I'm going back on. Fuck, the church did a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Because they put human beings in charge of it. Humans,
Yeah.
beings
Yeah.
in charge of something
Yeah.
sacred, big, huge that
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
put together with Peter.
Yeah.
And a lot of people misunderstand when Jesus gave Peter the different name, Rock. Everyone thinks it's Petros. That's feminine. He wouldn't. That's a pebble. He would have never built his church on a Petros or a little pebble.
Right.
He said, "I'll build my church on Petros, which means rock."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's dude, I could go into scripture.
Yeah.
Big
That's
time.
cool. That's cool that you just said that about putting your belief in one person, because I believe that in my faith as a Christian. You know, I love my pastors and I love their teachings, but this goes for everybody. Do the research yourself.
Oh, yes.
You know, get it. Not just
yes.
read your Bible
Yeah.
for yourself,
Yeah.
but build your relationship with God.
Correct.
Don't say, "Oh, I go to this church" or "I go to this church." That stuff could fail in a day. So that stuff doesn't matter. Your faith is where your relationship is with
Correct.
God. You know,
Yeah.
that's what you should build up.
And that goes
read.
for anything.
They didn't get into
That-
the
and that
Bible.
goes for
They didn't
anything.
get into the Bible.
Yes.
Meaning, don't build your relationship with God because a person told you
Right.
about him.
No.
You need to find him. He
Yeah.
needs to call you.
The
And
one-
that's where I was at. That's
Yeah.
what happened to me.
Yeah.
In my
Yeah.
dream. I was tripping.
Yeah. The one thing I've always said is like, you got to remember that the Bible, if you believe in it and everything, and the scripture, and you know, that is when you go to church, that's the interpret. You're listening to the interpretation.
Correct.
That person's interpretation, right? That he's preaching to. Now, I've told you this before. I can start my own religion. It's called because I'm under the Universal Life Church right now because I've married a few people.
Yeah,
It says it there. You can start your own religion.
I believe it.
Non-denominational.
And keep all the money.
And keep everything.
Yeah.
No tax. Tax-free, bro.
Exactly.
Buy a new car.
I
Put
have
it
the
in there.
right to do that.
Yeah.
So now, my interpretation of that Bible is gonna be totally different than the one that you have, the guy that you have, the guy that you have. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna
You're gonna take bits and pieces out of it
and preach whatever I want to preach it to you. Like, okay,
just like the Mormon religion.
Yeah,
dude.
Like,
that guy was that guy.
Like every David.
He was a priest from the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He didn't like it.
No.
Yeah.
So he started his own.
He started taking shit out of the Bible.
Little bits and pieces, and making them his own.
The Bible. Okay, I get it. It's sacred. Yeah, but the original Bible was like that big.
Yeah.
But people that the church had, take that one out.
Take this here.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of gave them.
We always said that we were going to talk about politics and religion, and that's where we started off with.
Okay, but
on my notes, I don't know if you can see that, but God is really big. That's because my God is big.
So
but
you did have an agenda. You should start a church.
Yeah.
No. Wait. Who's Jacob?
Jacob is my brother.
What is in the scripture?
Actually, in the Bible, Jacob is Israel.
Mm-hmm. Are you bullshitting me now?
God changes his name.
Okay.
It was from Jacob to Israel or Israel to Jacob. I don't remember which one. I want to say it's Jacob to Israel.
It's almost like baptizing them.
Right.
Giving them a different name.
So and that's where the meaning of the name Israel came from, or Jacob is wrestled with God. He was wrestling with God, and with a touch of his finger to his hip, God just boom disabled him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so
really quick. So this happened to me 2 days ago. I'm driving on the. If anybody's from around here, West Covina, I'm driving down Irwindale. All right, going towards the 210.
Yeah, heading north.
Yes, I stopped by Arrow Highway, Jack in the Box. Everybody knows it, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know which one. In the park.
Yeah, right there. There's an Arco right adjacent to it. So I'm at a red light. Some dude pulls up in a Mercedes, and he's just blowing out of this weird horn that sticks out of his moonroof.
Oh yeah,
it's about huge. It's huge. And he's just blowing his horn.
A ram's horn.
Ram's horn.
Okay. Yeah. And he's just blowing that thing. And I'm thinking football fan, right?
Yeah.
So I look over and then and I hear him, so finally I look over and he's just yapping. So I turn my podcast down, How We Talk Podcast on Apple Podcast. I turn it down.
Okay.
And put my window down and I'm like, what's this guy talking about? And he goes, bro. Let me tell you, dude, he's in a Mercedes-Benz. The license plate says, for you, Jesus, whatever.
Wow.
So he's just yelling, Jacob, this and that. He said it. Israel just signed some kind of something right now. It just happened. It's 7 years, man. It's coming to an end. In 7 years, he's coming. Jacob, something. And he's just yelling, right? Okay, whatever. Keep driving, blowing his horn. Eventually, I see him on the freeway on the 210.
No,
what? He's on the freeway with and he's still blowing his horn, and he's at he's blowing it, and every time we came to a stop, he's yelling to somebody in front of him, and I can see, right? And he's just yelling,
saying the same stuff that he said to you. Yeah,
same thing. There's nothing towards that story. That's it. It ends there. But what's going on there? Like, what is he yelling? Like, what's
there's a lot of things going on right there. There's a lot of things going on now for him to probably yell that. I mean, I don't know if you want to say about that.
So in a nutshell, to the passerby, that's a religious nut job. That's what they call them, right?
Yeah.
These Bible belchers, soapboxers, this and that, preaching the word of God. But it could be a number of things in the times that we're in right now.
Trump being the Antichrist.
They're saying all that stuff. Everything with what just passed with the whole abortion and women's rights.
Right,
and that's
right.
their, it's a bunch of things accumulating for people to do that,
What's the biggest one, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt real quick, is also the guy that's running against Donald Trump. He's a mayor right now, and he's homosexual, and he's married to another man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too up on my politics, but I know who you're.
That's the only reason why I'm getting into it, because of him.
Yeah.
Because I heard that by the time if he wins, exactly what you said, that's when everything's going to be over.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right. The end times are...
The end times, because we're having a homosexual, a guy that's gay, that's married to a man, and the guy that video clips, he's going already everywhere with him, hand in hand, holding hands like a husband and wife will do.
Yeah.
But it's two guys, and they're married. And he's winning a lot of people, bro.
That's where
because he's feeding them exactly what he wants everyone to hear, maybe.
Well, that's where the society's at right now.
And I think that's what... I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt.
No.
Okay.
That's where society's at right now, though, right?
Yeah.
Like it's all
So if
the
you're,
movement.
you know, I know we always say let's not talk about politics and God, but
Why not? I mean, it's good
wait,
stuff.
but
Yeah.
listen,
It's always good.
I'm
to
not
talk.
that informed with it. That's
Oh.
why. So
and that's
I'm
why I
getting there,
don't.
though.
That's why I don't talk about politics.
yeah.
'Cause I'm not, you know, or sports. I'm not really all that informed.
Yeah.
But everything points to something, and to me, everything's pointing to God, which is why people do that. You know,
Yeah.
or someone who's not a believer or just protesters. There's always, you know, something bigger that they're trying to get across, and that's what that guy's trying to get across. So if you read your Bible and all that, and like how he was saying the 7 years and the sign of these two gentlemen and all that, this is all written somewhere. You know, this isn't just people just making this stuff up. It's been reported in the Bible. You know, and these are things to look out for.
That's the things we have to look out for. But some Catholics believe it's already happened.
Right.
Book of Revelations. That's what happened.
Right.
Everything that a lot of people that are starting to get, like, okay, certain things that's happening in the world, they're comparing everything. It goes straight to the Book of Revelations. Oh, that's the seal, fourth seal, or whatever that's in the book.
Yeah.
It explains what's going to happen, so you know before that God's going to come here and kill everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
And before that, he's going to rapture, take people out. And the Catholic Church, no, it's already happened.
Yeah.
And the Book of Revelations was called, before the Book of Revelation, they changed it, the Book of Apocalypse. That's what it was called before. But why did they change it to the Book of Revelations? It's different, dude. Why? What is it that the Catholic Church is changing? Why is it because they don't want us to know and freak us out, or do you want to control us? That's kind of controlling, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's controlling you. And you go to the Catholic Church, but I'm saying, yes, I do love my church, but these are the questions that are going through my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are the questions that I asked in my dream. I'm going to tell you guys.
Yeah, that's
okay?
good.
It says, when we go to church, we don't have a Bible. And Jesus says, you know, and they break it down saying you have to always know your Bible.
Yeah.
So why do we go to the church and not have a Bible in our hands? The Catholics are not known for that.
Right.
If we're the right church. And then from there, but they have those booklets right there. Why do they have us that? Because they want you to, they're breaking it down. Okay, this is the scriptures for this one. It's like
Yeah.
it's Christmas, this is scripture.
Yeah.
It's Easter, this scripture. What about the other ones between?
Yeah.
Right.
Why are they doing it? What is it? Why are they controlling us?
Yeah.
That's the shit that I'm fucking tripping on right now.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The answer is, I think, yeah. They
Yeah,
are
no.
controlling you.
Control?
Yeah,
I think there's
controlling
so
you.
much
Because,
control in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And they go and then because we did start this off or we did promote this as a conspiracy theory
Yeah, we're getting
podcast.
around to it slowly.
And, and if you think about it,
But this is good to start it
It
off
is, it
with,
is
though.
good. It is good. It's like,
Might as well get the heavy shit out of the way, dude. Because the other stuff that I'm...
and I feel like it's
Instead
my
of the-
fault because I mentioned Diego. So
Well, see, you know what? The
you know,
thing is...
and,
it's
and the only reason why I mentioned Diego was
Why?
I was saying he was probably high, and that's why he was
Oh,
hallucinating. And I
that's-
never.
that's-
off of pulque.
Yeah.
You know what pulque is?
No.
Pulque is a fucking liquor that the Indians made out of weed.
Oh,
out
yeah?
of plants. They say it's a maguey, yes, but they use...
I was gonna say it's an infused beer.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
what it is?
they say it's with pulque. You can, okay. If you open a restaurant here and you want to serve Spanish beer,
Yeah.
they'll give you Dos Equis,
Right.
Modelo,
Corona,
Corona,
yeah.
and everything else. But if you ask for the pulque, sorry, we don't sell out of our country. They keep it there in Mexico only.
You can go to Mexico right now and order pulque.
Yeah, it's a glass this big. It comes in different colors.
It's
like
a liquor
green.
or-
It's
or
a liquor,
beer?
dude. You could drink. You get shit faced, bro. And if you get shit faced off of real hardcore beer,
Yeah.
next morning you're hating life.
Yeah.
But with pulque, you wake up refreshed, happy. You feel good,
Yeah.
ready to go.
So you
Do
thinking
work.
that's what Diego was on?
I think that's when, because it dates back to the Indians.
Yeah.
Goes to the Aztecs.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, all of that, to me, all of that, someone to write a Bible like this had to have been high.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Well, I mean,
Had
it
to have
wasn't
been
written
high.
by one.
I don't
person.
think it's marijuana
Oh, okay.
mostly.
It was written by a cabal, but they were all high.
Well,
by a cabal.
that's why we're breaking shit down, because
There's a lot.
dude, yeah.
No,
I'm feeling the
seriously,
vibe right now, dog.
there's
I'm
a
feeling
lot.
it, homeboy.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's get into it.
There's a lot in the Bible where you're like, you got to be high for that.
Yeah.
And I have read scriptures on the seed bearing plant and the green and eating fruit that only bears seed. So if we're eating seedless fruit, it's man made pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I think the one story that people want to go to is the burning bush.
Right. Yeah, you hear that all, of course.
Moses had to wear a veil after,
right?
Because he saw only the back of God the Father.
Yeah.
Eden, his face was. They were like, dude, cover your face. You're too bright.
Yeah.
You're too clean. You're too pure.
That's also the only verse in the Bible that mentions a halo, I guess, because the presence of God has just illuminated him.
Oh,
but
I could go into more stuff with that. The thing is that the bush, dude, I gotta send you the links, dude. This guy, I don't want to repeat what he says because I don't want to fuck it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I got you.
But he breaks it down. That bush that was sacred that he was going to and he would go to all the time. Guess what kind of bush it was? Cannabis.
Yeah.
That was
according to who though, right?
Yeah. See, that's the thing.
That's according
the thing
to
I don't want to say. It just says names.
The thing is that it's so easy to, like, okay, Monday morning quarterbacks. You've heard of that?
Yes,
term.
I have.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Same fucking thing.
And it's what you said.
An interpretation.
It's what you said earlier. It's a telephone game.
Yeah.
So to who? Hey, that's up to you to decipher, right?
Yeah.
But I think with that's where you leave it. That's where you leave it, is to who.
Yeah.
Who says it was that?
For me, I can't. I have to go in more into it. That's why, dude, if I send you the links to this dude, he's like pushing me or guiding me, getting more into it because there's more shit to it, bro.
But now he's controlling you. See?
And that's when fuck, you guys are answering my questions so fucking
No, I know.
And that's when I got myself, dude, this guy's controlling me.
Yeah.
That's what
he's good at it. That's what you're supposed to do. And again, it brings us to this.
But
the Illuminati.
Wait,
don't.
We'll go there.
Illuminati's fucking so different than that shit.
Yeah.
Isn't
it? It is, bro.
That's a different level. But look, what you're saying,
level.
what you guys are saying, I want to say maybe, my son's 8, probably about 7 years ago, I had this bunny, Tony Mano. Shout out to Tony Mano.
What's up, bro?
Yo.
He had told me about the Illuminati. Okay. All right. That to me, this is a starter kit.
Okay, let's start it.
But no, he said, don't go down that hole.
No, of course not.
Don't go down it because you won't. And then my older brothers, of course, got me more into it, and then the Matrix, and then going down that hole. Dude, it's a huge hole.
Yeah.
And I'll find myself every so often just deep in it. But yeah, to me, the Illuminati thing is where it started for me. It's a lot.
No, that's where it
now.
started. That's where conspiracy theories started.
I think. Well, go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's what I think. That's where it started.
What is it that you know about Illuminati?
Not much. Not much.
Okay.
No, I know that it was again like a cabal, right? It was like a circle of dudes, that started this off, that they were greater than everybody else, that were smarter than everybody else, and they started recruiting people and
Masonry.
Freemasons, right?
Freemasons.
Right.
That's who's fucking started it.
Right. So the Illuminati, it starts there, and it ends there. All those conspiracy theories in between, they all have a link to Illuminati.
See what it is?
It's a one world group.
It's a group, like a religion.
Right.
Okay. Illuminati is a religion to control people. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. It started up from the fucking Mason, and then so you know what? It started a fucking group.
Yeah.
Which is Illuminati, to guide them a different direction. To kill them. They're nothing. They're not rich. They don't do anything for us.
Yeah.
We got to get rid of them. We need more of us.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Then that's how it started, man.
Yeah.
But the Illuminati has gotten stronger over the years. They believe that the fucking Hillary Clinton's part of it. Even Obama.
Yeah.
All the filthy rich people are connected to that.
Yeah.
But it's not. They're not that. They're Masonry, dude. That's the shit that you gotta focus. Fuck the Illuminati. That's right here.
Look, the Illuminati is not physical. My opinion. The Illuminati is not physical anymore. Now it's like a religion.
But what
now,
do you mean physical though? What do you mean?
There is no group. There's no gathering. Now it's just a belief that someone has, and they carry it within. So I believe
they circle together Illuminati.
You seen them? Because you seen them?
No, because they. Well, yeah.
I seen the video. See, that's gonna be the argument for all of this tonight.
Of course it is.
And
who I'm the contrarian in all this. Right. I'm the one that doesn't believe, but I want to.
No, you're playing devil's advocate.
Of course.
That's what's
okay.
Yes. Okay. Now that's a whole different level.
This is a talk show, guys. We gotta. you guys come in here, argue, and then we put a show together.
Well, see how I see the devil's advocate is playing. I know what you guys are talking about. I'm just playing the fucking game.
Yeah.
But are you one of the devil's advocate, or are you a person that, you know what? I really don't believe
100%. I really don't believe in this stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I really don't believe in this stuff. Wow. I really think that the Illuminati is now something that we when I say we as in human beings, as a society, have taken into and where I think somebody like a Beyonce, powerful woman, right? All the single ladies, ladies.
That fucking video that they made. Her husband.
Yeah. But
as king and pharaoh and his princess.
Yeah. They believe that they are part of the Illuminati because no one's ever sat with them. No one's ever sat with them. They know that the society. Look at how successful we are. Look at how much of an influence we are in society. We are fucking the Illuminati. They didn't tell us, but we know. Okay. We know we are. So, they told us we are.
Okay, so then you're saying that it's no longer a physical thing. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Do you think that there's spiritual stuff, entities, demons, anything demonic tied in with it?
Thank you.
Yes.
No.
Okay. So then. Okay. So what you're saying is they got so popular. Mm-hmm. They're like, well, look, they kind of think we are these people. Like we could manifest this.
100%.
And then that's just it.
100%. And that's how all of them are.
That's what the Illuminati is?
Yes. Once you see somebody successful, somebody big, an influencer, they've been reached out by the Illuminati.
Okay.
That's what we're designed to think like that. Because you got to remember, the brain is the most powerful thing.
I see what it's super powerful.
It's super powerful. So where, you're talking about like spirits and stuff. Yeah. That's that's just if you believe in it.
Spirits?
No. So because I don't believe in it, I've never seen it. I've never had an experience because I always try to figure out the common. No, I always figure out it was air, it was wind. Yeah. An old house is wood. It cracks. Right. It nails. You put them together.
Can I tell you guys an experience?
I love to hear stories, and I love to hear experiences like that because to me it's entertaining.
And is it the stories that you got from their people that are like family?
Oh yeah,
and everything.
My dad used to tell me stories all the time.
And you don't believe them?
We grew up with La Llorona. First of all, come on, right. You know what I mean?
No, dude, that shit. Not the Momo. I knew
of course, but yeah, what?
Right. Not Momo.
No, not Momo. Our Momo was La Llorona.
Yeah,
but no, yeah, my dad would tell me stories all the time, and then I think they're cute. You know what I mean? They're funny, like they're cool.
That's where the problem lies.
Yes,
and it's not really a problem because to each his own.
Absolutely.
To each his own. But that's where the issue lies with me and him and all this stuff, because it's entertaining to him, which is cool. It's super entertaining to me. I love sitting around with my brothers.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I go to movies and I want to get scared, and then I want to go home and then have that fear of like, oh, is someone watching me?
Yeah.
Like, is someone going to get into this house?
Yeah, and then it's just entertainment.
It's just like that rush,
I'm like that I'm on board with you when I see shit on Facebook. That's all bullshit, But the experiences that I had, I don't need for anyone else to, explain for them. Oh, you don't believe me? And then you know what? No, fuck this shit that happened to me. I wouldn't lie. I told my own kids.
Yeah,
I would not lie to them. Mm-hmm. Not lie. And my son again, he's at that age.
Oh, let me stop you. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I didn't. I don't think my dad was lying.
Yeah.
I think he really did see those things and those stories really did happen to him.
But what did you think that he experienced then? When he told you the story,
how can you say that?
Yeah, see, now that you said that, that's why I came out with that.
Yeah. Okay.
You just opened that door. Yeah. You said something. You looked in. You don't like it. You go in the other door. Uh-huh. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what you're doing. The reason, scary shit. You want to block it out because you don't want to believe. You really do believe, though.
No, I don't. But here's the thing. I believe that he really believes it, that it happened, that it's in his head.
Oh, okay.
So now, we're living this life. We're living two lives. We're living one here where I can see everything and I can touch everything. I can feel everything. But then here, there's a whole nother life that's going around here.
Oh man,
It's a whole nother thing. Yeah. And every once in a while, those two motherfuckers get together, and then they come out through here, and then you whatever's going on in here comes out this way, and then that's when I saw something and this and that. Oh, man. You know what I mean? That's how my brain works. I
see. I've heard. Okay, what you just said. I've heard it from different people. Mm-hmm. In different ways, but you just combine the whole fucking thing that I got from different people in one.
I'm the fucking Messiah, dude.
What it is, I know. Start a church.
Don't put those two words together, man.
Dude, you can start a church, and I'll be a prophet.
I've always said it, man. If when you talk and you sound very convincing,
you could fucking change the people's fucking way of thinking. Correct.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to do is connect with you.
Right.
I'm trying to connect on your level in the sense of your energy.
Yeah.
My level is whole fucking different. No one's higher than another.
Yeah.
Someone's like in a different area of a zone of energy. Mm-hmm. And I'm here. I want to connect where you're coming from so I can understand what you're saying.
The only way that would happen would be is if you allow yourself to lock your mind from having this one belief and that only belief. And
which is the Catholic belief?
And not... Okay, sure, yeah. Or yeah, it's a resonant of it. Yeah, sure. Because
fuck.
It's a trait. It's a trait. Not so much a belief, more of a trait. Where this is my way and I'm stuck to it. I mean, I'm sticking with it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
There's times when I watch movies, when I listen to people, when their stories, I allow myself to suspend that disbelief.
Right.
You know, so that I can take it in.
Fuck, you know what?
And then
you
it
just
comes
described
back to me.
How I was in my old job.
Yeah.
Mm.
And this is me, and this is how I think.
Yeah.
And this is my job. Structure.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I had structure. Now I don't have that. I have fuck, there's a lot more shit out there than confining myself. But I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
No, yeah, right.
I mean, that's security.
That's where I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable
security,
with that structure.
Which is you're comfortable in that way of thinking.
Right.
But you're kind of getting you're getting exposed out more now, dog.
What would it take for you? Not I'm not saying for you to go search, but what would have to happen to switch that maybe? Or do you think
because
it's not?
No, it's not that. No, it's something that just it'll just. It's not me. Like
no.
Like it'll just
You're not
happen.
looking for it.
It'll just happen. If one day.
And things are happening. The guy with the horn.
Yeah. No, I see that all the time though.
Nah.
Yeah, all
crazy.
That shit.
Fuck do you drive to, dude? I
drive everywhere, bro.
That's Irwindale, dude.
I see that everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, I see something like that. There's always something like that.
Like a trip.
There's always something, and then.
And it doesn't blow your mind. You're like, fuck, they're all fucked up.
Yeah.
They're
on drugs.
Weirdo.
They're on crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was there, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
No, well, see, there's some.
Sorry, man. You were saying a story about your son, dude.
Oh,
go back to that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, about the ghost thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was telling my son was like, I love watching that one show back in the day, Ghost Hunters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, some of it's stupid, but I just like watching it. And then my son walks in and he goes, Tata, do you think that stuff is real? I'm like, yeah, but not that stuff right there on TV. It's not real, but I experienced something that's, it's real. And to you, as a matter of fact, I even said, but to you, it's not going to be real until you experience it yourself. I said that to him.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And he goes, okay, but right now you're going to believe me because you're young. Mm-hmm. But when you get older, you're going to think about this day. I told him, and plus I was high. And and he goes, okay, well, and I told him the story. I go, look, Pop, me and your mom were just together, and we were, you were a baby, tiny crib next to us. And at that time, I was living with my mom, and it was my wife, me, and our firstborn, Jesse. And that same room that we had, it was a big room. And that was my dad's, because my mom and dad, as they got at a certain age, my mom slept in one room, my dad slept in another.
Yeah.
So we took that same room that my dad had.
Yeah.
Wow. I told my son, he says, yeah, you were asleep, you were good, you were freshly out of the hospital. Freshly out. It was like maybe 3 days. And my wife was out, she was tired. And I was like there laying down, new baby, I couldn't sleep. I want to hear, they say, you got to make sure, because the baby turns over.
Right, like SIDS or whatever. Yeah.
Yes. And I was like on point about my son. I'm like, cool. 12 o'clock. I had that bright ass clock right there. 12 o'clock. Nothing. 1 o'clock. I'm good. 2, 3. The moment it got 3 a.m. Our door was to the left. And we have little slats and stuff, like a little vent. Mm-hmm. And then the other side, there's a light hallway. And you can see light through there. And I saw someone walk through there. And then down the hallway is the restroom. Mm-hmm. And I thought that was my mom. And then it goes, and kept seeing it back and forth, like pacing.
Yeah.
Then I opened the door, and I was going to say, what's going on, Mom? You're okay? And no one was there. I'm like, what the fuck? I guess my mom went back to bed.
Yeah.
Closed the door, and then sure enough, again. The next thing I know is like, boom, like someone hit the door.
Yeah.
And I looked like this. It was to my left. I go, what the fuck was that? And then I see the shadow and the slats, bro.
Yeah.
I swear, I promise you, I put that on everything I love.
Yeah.
There was a shadow. I was like, what? And I got it. And then all you hear, my dad, before he passed, he couldn't talk anymore. Mm-hmm. He lost the way, doesn't know how to talk anymore.
Right.
But he would make a noise. And kind of sound, I'm gonna make the noise again. It sounds stupid, but he's like, his tongue was done, dude.
Yeah.
He couldn't talk.
He was trying to get something out.
Himself. Yeah. And that's what I heard. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh fuck! My hair in the back of my neck just stood up. And I'm like, I know that noise. I know that voice.
Yeah.
It's my dad. Then I hear the door was shaking and shit, and I woke my wife up. I go, Stephanie, Steph. And she goes, what's going on? Listen. And she heard the fucking voice, dude.
She heard it too.
She heard it.
Yeah.
Second person. She ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And she goes, what the fuck is that? She said, I don't know. Just watch Jesse. And it got louder and louder. It was just that noise. And then I opened the door. It was just fucking, I felt freezing cold. Like fuck. There was an AC unit just blasting my fucking face, dude.
Yeah.
Just right there. And then they say that's the energy.
Yeah, cold.
They pulled all the energy out.
Yeah.
It makes it cold. And I saw my fucking breath coming out, bro. I swear to you, dude. You know how you breathe and you're out in the snow? You see that?
Yeah.
I saw that because the hall light was on, dude.
Yeah.
I could see it. And my wife's like, why is it fucking cold in here? What's going on?
Yeah.
She didn't know what was going on. So I know that shit. And I told my son everything.
Yeah.
My son was like, fucking wide-eyed. He's like, shit, I should never told him. He slept with me for weeks, dude.
Yeah.
Weeks, bro. And see, that's why it made me like even more of a believer.
Yeah.
And I hear other people's stories and shit. And I mentioned to you, I'm in the Knights of Columbus, third degree.
Yeah.
And there's a priest now.
Wait, when you say third degree, does that mean like
there's
generations?
Levels.
Oh, levels.
Yeah.
Like in karate.
Yes.
Okay.
Like fucking yeah. Like every job position, you're a grunt.
Okay.
Right.
You know that shit, manager and all that. So I'm in the third degree. It's still there, but I'm getting exposed to a lot more.
Yeah.
And I was always interested in all that stuff. So I got to know as the years going. When I was a kid, I knew while I was like 19, there was a priest at a local church that I was attending, and he would take me to him. He would pray. He was known to cast out spells. Mm-hmm. And his name was Father Mike.
Yeah.
He just recently passed away about maybe 4 or 5 months ago.
Okay.
Dude, I went with them with an exorcist, dude. And oh man, the shit that I saw was fucking, what the fuck? I thought she was acting at first, but the shit that I saw, her fingers, dude, there's what brought me back to that. There's a fucking video that's going viral where there's a girl that's double jointed and she grabs for a beer like this and she'd be able to grip it like that.
Oh, no. Shit.
Backwards. She could do that.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the shit that I saw when I went with that priest with her hands. She was like this and her fucking fingers were just going back. I was like, holy fuck. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I'm cussing a lot. I don't know why.
It's all right. It's all right.
And I'm like, what is this? And then her neck was just fucking like back.
Yeah.
Not like stupid, like movie fat back. Just back. And she was just screaming a weird language, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did the fuck this priest bring me here? I was just like an ultra server, but he felt that I was capable of, I guess, to handle it.
Yeah.
But nah, man. It fucked me up.
Yeah.
That started the questions to my religion, to my Catholic faith. Not Christianity, the Catholic faith. That's not a religion. Well, it's not the faith that you're supposed to have.
Yeah.
Why? It just went crazy.
Huh.
Do you believe in that stuff? No, huh? It's just entertaining.
Well, yeah,
Like, I mean,
yeah.
See,
like,
I kinda-
so like he'll tell me that story, and I'm like, cool. I'm not gonna call him a liar.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
I
no.
believe that he saw
In
what he saw.
experience, yeah,
like,
yeah.
he experienced that.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't be able. I'd be the Messiah if I was able to explain something like that. Not the effing Messiah, but I would if I can explain what happened. I would be badass. But there's some things that are just unexplainable to me. Right? There's some things that you just can't explain. Hey,
But I wonder, why does it happen? What is it what caused it for happen? Why were we there? Why was I there?
Yeah.
Why was that girl possessed? And that's the questions I go into crazy because, like I was telling you, dude, I microdose with shrooming, and it totally opened my third eye. Where people don't believe that we have a third eye. Did I talk to you guys about that?
I don't remember.
I think off air we did.
Yeah.
Well, the third eye, people think it's it's an eye right here. No, when your right brain, your left brain meet together, we have it's a little part of the brain that unites. Everything goes together to there. That right there is the eye. That's the third eye. Mm-hmm. And
Is that the
like
the pineal gland?
see that's where the Illuminati. Thank you, dude. The Illuminati comes in from the third eye. See that there's an eye, because that's where everything comes from.
Right.
Everything, and that's why like people from India have that dot right here.
That red dot. Yeah. I always thought it's for hiccups, but I guess not.
For what?
That was the piece of string, though.
Oh, okay.
I remember. I did that.
Go
Once.
ahead.
It works, dude. That's a whole different conspiracy. Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, but that's microdosing is basically that. It exposed me to a lot more stuff at a different level.
Yeah.
And marijuana opens me up, and I start doing the research and stuff. And microdosing, you just connect with stuff.
Yeah.
I would feel more connected with certain things around me. Like say if I was now microdosing, I would probably already be connecting with your energy, and obviously yours too, bro. But with yours, for some reason, it's just like kind of calling me out.
Yeah.
But I can't connect with it.
My energy's strong.
Yeah, I get that from you.
Yeah.
I do get, you're passive. Mm-hmm. You're very passive. But when something gets you pissed off, you'll get pissed off. But you're like, I'm pissed off. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I'm chill, I'm mostly chill though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a negative energy.
No,
but
it's a confidence thing.
Yeah, I think it's
a confidence.
It's not
I don't think
cockiness.
it's
people get those two mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's too cocky.
Yeah.
No,
Cocky.
I'm confident.
Cocky
I
and
get that a
arrogant,
lot
yeah.
for myself because I say, no, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you where I'm coming from. That's
Yeah.
it. I don't care what you say. Mm-hmm. And I'm the same way as you. But I'm getting to the point where have to be careful what I say to certain people, because you're gonna fucking hurt them.
There's a lot of people that they don't understand, or they're not willing to, so they get too emotional about things, so there's certain things that you can't really talk about in front of certain people,
Which is politics and religion.
yeah. Which
Yeah.
no one's gonna listen to this show.
Well,
Actually, you know what's
No, I
funny?
think they would,
Here's the thing: if I was to ever put on the description of this, right? We talk politics and religion. It's gonna get the most views.
do you think so?
So
Yeah.
then just
Oh
put
yeah. I think so, because people say this is what you're supposed to say. You're designed. Everyone tells you, don't talk about politics. Don't talk about religion. You hear
Your
that,
coach.
You've heard that. Yeah, you've heard that joke. I think was it Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock?
Which
I think
one?
it was Dave Chappelle. Mm-hmm. I think Dave Chappelle said it was a joke where he says like he's in a group like in a party and a bunch of rich folks, and they're all talking. And hey man, who are you gonna talk? Dave.
I see.
Who are you
that.
gonna vote for? And
Says,
then he's
wait
like,
a minute.
"Whoa, wait a minute.
It's personal.
And then he goes,
Yeah.
that's personal for you. He's like, come on man, who are you gonna talk about? He's like, dude, relax, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, who are you
Yeah.
gonna vote? He's like, I'm trying to tell you about fucking my wife in the ass.
Yeah,
He's talking about bringing up personal shit,
Right?
You know what I mean? Like,
It-
but it's true.
You could
So-
talk about that, but you can't talk about religion and
Exactly.
politics.
So that's what
Yeah.
we're designed to not talk about politics and religion. You know what I mean?
I guess.
So when he says that, it was
Yeah.
it's funny, but it's true, right? That's
Yeah.
what we're
I-
told not to talk about
Right.
politics.
Dude,
and religion.
I follow Chappelle 100% a lot
Yeah.
in everything he does, and I support everything.
Well, he's a
because-
big supporter of the.
Oh yeah,
cannabis and-
that too.
Yeah.
He's huge. He used to smoke a lot of cigarettes.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
stopped him.
There you
That
go.
made him stop
Really?
smoking. Yeah, it did. And the thing is that Chappelle also, what woke him up was he started to think like, okay, are people laughing with me or laughing at me
Mm-hmm.
and my jokes? And he went into a different level, and he kind of talks about it sometimes.
Yeah.
And he just changed, and that I think that's me too. I'm changing. I'm a different fucking person now.
Mm-hmm.
Huge, different person. Working with Alex, say for example, doing pools, dude. Fucking huge, different transitioning from construction negativity, assholes getting in your face and everything else. And Alex is like, dude, just chill, bro. This is what we got to do, and it's easy flow.
Yeah.
And then we're maintaining the pool, doing our job, going to beautiful homes. One, I believe it or not, the lady that was the owner of the house, she came, she goes, oh, sweetheart. And she was from India.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh my gosh, sit down. She sat me down, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, you need to slow down. You need to stop. And I'm like, what the fuck? Who's this lady?
Yeah.
And well, she just gave me some positive input,
Yeah.
and it did, and it worked. And throughout, I've been I stopped microdosing last week. I'm done for the week, and until I start up in next week.
Yeah.
And the thing, when I was microdosing, I was asleep, and I think I was in a trip, but it was a dream trip, like what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't about anything about like different colors, different stupid shit, people dancing around.
Yeah.
It was my life flashing. I remember I started seeing things that I saw when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It was just like a newsreel, dude, just going. And I went through birthdays.
Yeah.
I went through my brother's parties, dances and stuff that he had, like house parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the backyard. I saw him. I was like, what do you call that when your body's here and you're
Outer body experience.
yes, but it took me back in time in that moment
Yeah.
as an adult. But I was seeing myself right there, standing there,
Yeah.
looking at everything, and I was tripping, bro. And it was a beautiful trip. And by the time I woke up, it was already like, dude, and I woke up on time at 5 a.m. to get my kids ready.
Yeah.
I felt like more. I wanted to give my son and my daughter like a hug, just holding them for a little bit,
Yeah.
because fuck, I just experienced me back in the days.
It's crazy.
Here I am now with my kids
Yeah.
in 2019.
Yeah.
I was just
It's a
like,
little surreal,
dude,
huh?
I had to go to the restroom, dude. I had to water my face because I was getting teary eyed.
Yeah.
And my son's like looking at me, you fucking okay, you know? And from there on, dude, I'm balanced now.
Yeah.
I'm balanced. I'm trying to keep myself there.
Yeah.
And what takes me off balance is this conspiracy shit.
That's what?
The conspiracy shit, all of this.
Because it takes you down.
it throws you off?
It throws me off
Yeah.
my balance, bro.
So it's not a good podcast to start.
No, I want to. The thing is, I love talking about this because fuck, I would have never gone to this balance if I never went there the first time.
Stop, Siri.
I know, right?
I got that iWatch thing. I haven't figured it out.
Didn't they
yet.
call you Big Papa earlier?
Big stuff? She calls. All right, low key. All right.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
He's a big stuff.
Yeah.
Get it right, big
Low key, she calls me Mr. Big Stuff.
Mr. Big Stuff.
Yeah, just don't tell anybody.
No, but if I would have never done that, I would have never came back. That brought me to finding myself, because I was like, fuck, I lost myself. I didn't find myself again. And here I am. I found myself, but even stronger.
Yeah.
I'm a better person, a huge person.
Yeah.
Better.
Whatever makes you a better person and you feel better about yourself,
Right.
Continue doing it. What you're doing.
Yeah.
If some people like to do yoga, do yoga.
Yeah.
Stick with the yoga. If that's what makes you feel better,
Get
it
away
makes
from
you a better
CrossFit.
person.
Don't do CrossFit, dude.
Don't do
CrossFit. I do CrossFit a little bit, but fuck.
Some people like CrossFit, and
That's a cult, dog.
Yeah,
It's a cult.
CrossFit. You know what? It's funny that I did. Yeah, I think we did.
It's a
say,
huge cult.
Because we've had a couple CrossFitters in here, on the show, and I think I did say it was like a cult, right?
It is, dude.
I think I
because
did
if
tell
you
them
say
that
a
was a
workout,
cult.
no one knows about it unless you do CrossFit.
Yeah, you gotta call them a WOD, like WODs, right?
Yes. Yeah. Or Fran time. What's your Fran time, bro?
What's that? I don't know.
Yeah, what's
a
a workout? They break it
in that
down.
world.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what's your Fran time, homie?
That's
like-
funny. No, I don't. Yeah.
I'm good. I just stick with my now. I'm eating healthy, dude. Conspiracies too. Also, where we're taught the food table, the triangle,
pyramid, yeah.
the pyramid. We're fed wrong. It should be upside down, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Because do you want to kill us off?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'll circle us back into our conspiracy.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
If
want.
you think about it, because the pyramid shouldn't, it should so
That's a control thing, bro.
it is. No, think about it. It all starts with the Illuminati, the Freemasons and all that, the one world government, and it ends with it. I've always said that.
It always ends with the Illuminati.
Yeah. Like when your conversation of conspiracy theories, it always ends with the Illuminati. As far as
the control.
as far as it's controlling, right?
Yeah, the elite families.
Yeah, because again, to me, my opinion, the conspiracy theories should be called convincing theories. Because if you can convince a group of people, of your idea of something, and again, it goes back to like religion and the Bible and the way the way that you interpret it, then you've just conspired something.
Okay,
like, you created a conspiracy.
Okay, I get what
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you get enough people,
I'm agreeing with you because it's good points that you're bringing up, and it's positive input what you're saying. Because compared to the other people that I've heard about, dude, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, that's negative. That's negative.
Yeah,
and I'm open. I've always said this: if you give me a certain amount of information, certain facts, I'm open to change the way that I think.
Oh, okay.
But it's really hard for me because I definitely have to see it from my own.
I have to
experience it. I have to experience
like.
So it's gotta be. You gotta be really convincing, for me to like believe you and take you as how they call it. These Kardashians call it Bible, right?
Yeah.
So I have to touch it, feel it, see it, experience it for me to just 180. Just go ahead.
You know that video that they're saying that they always gather the Illuminati people, or I guess the fucking hierarchy people. I don't know what.
Yeah.
There's a certain place that they go to, and there's a huge rock and everything else that they do, like it's an altar.
The Orange Grove or whatever it's called.
Going there, right? What if you were to go there and try to see exactly, oh fuck, this is real shit.
But see, because you say that, and then I think that's just a group of people that think they're Illuminati, and they say that it is, and they got enough people to convince.
Fuck.
For example, Roswell.
Oh, okay. You don't believe in aliens?
The aliens, right?
You don't believe in aliens?
Nah. So
You don't believe in aliens?
Nah. So I mean, my Tío Juan or whatever. But no. Same thing. It's like you get enough people you convince enough people to think that way,
So you think, okay, that space.
Oh, here we go.
Space, bro.
Yeah.
The final
Earth,
frontier.
right?
Galaxy, space, all that. Yeah.
The whole fucking space. You don't believe there's nothing out there? You think it's just us within the galaxy and the... Dude, it's no one else?
There might be.
But you don't think they're starting
There's
to
a
come out?
possibility that there is. Because there's a possibility of a lot of things.
Yeah, dude.
But
and you don't believe the sightings that they have and then the shit that went down in area 51.
Yeah, Area 51.
So what do you think are like lights that people see?
Yeah.
Like all
What is
throughout,
it?
like Texas or Mexico and
Yeah.
there's recordings. What do you think?
I was
that
playing
is?
soccer one day and I got hit really, really hard in the head. And when I got up from that, I saw a lot of lights.
Nah, I see. But these people...
No, but they have it recorded with their
yeah.
phones and cameras and stuff, and it's on the news.
But technology, man. Your phones do different things, especially back in the days. The technology is not the same.
So-
they don't have 4K back
So
then.
your thing is it has to happen to you.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of
But-
sense.
but-
I mean...
It makes a lot of sense.
But
and
I'm not
it's
gonna.
legit.
But if you believe that happened, hey, I'll take your word for it. I don't believe. I'm not saying. I'm not calling you a liar.
Yeah.
You believe it happened, then it happened for you.
Mhm.
For you. You see that?
Yeah.
For you. It happened for you.
For you. Yeah.
Right.
I'm trying to break it down. Okay. Like, you believe... I'm telling you one experience, say, okay, oh, it happened to you.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. But I don't believe it. Right?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Right. No, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And, okay, so, for example, cars, the vehicle you drive,
Yeah.
it's got an airbag,
Right.
right? We put those airbags because about a couple years back, someone got in a car accident and they just fucking hit him in the face
Yeah.
and they killed him.
Yeah.
That's why we're putting airbags.
Right.
Do you believe that person that he told you about this, the person that died and hit the steering wheel in the front and face? Like, boom. Okay, I believe that person did die. But you didn't experience it.
No, I didn't. No, yeah, definitely didn't experience it. But if it happened,
and you believe it,
and I believe that it happened, then it happened.
But instead of us telling you the story, you're like, it happened.
I believe.
But I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Wow.
So okay, so
I'm seeing
all those experiences that you guys have talked about, or the things that you guys believe in, or whatever.
Yeah.
I get it. I believe it. I believe that it happened to you, and that's how you think. And then I'm not gonna take any of that away from you. But yeah, for me, it's not. It's to me, it's just like that's just something that you told me. And all right, cool.
Yeah.
The airbag thing's a little bit more like, well, if we're gonna go into conspiracy theories, it could be, hey, it's another way of selling something.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, we had a hard time selling cars. Why don't we tell people that we're gonna put airbags? It's gonna cost us. It's gonna cost us a little bit more now. Now it's a safety car.
Yeah.
Volvo's a lot more expensive. For a while, Volvo was a lot expensive because how'd they sell it? The safest car.
Because it has roll bars inside the framing and the top. They will roll over the cave.
There you go.
That's why they're fucking.
So
yeah,
it's a safety thing, and then they did it so they can tell you people and. You know, it goes down to all these conspiracy theories, right? JFK.
How about the JFK? Do you believe that the government killed him?
And see, and I don't think that's much of a conspiracy theory as so much as it is a
cover up. I think it's not a conspiracy. That's why I said it's a cover up.
It's a cover up.
It is. I'm on board with you with that.
Who hasn't broken something in their house, cleaned that shit up, and hid it around, and no one ever fucking knew about it until months later? It's like, hey, what happened to that one thing?
Yeah. I agree.
And then they're thinking about, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not a conspiracy theory. I covered that shit up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you do believe
until later on.
But who did the covering up? Was it our government, or do you really think that fucking?
Well, that's where the conspiracy comes in. That's where the conspiracy comes in, where people start thinking, who was it? It just to me, I go, it just happened.
But you're not curious of who fucking did it?
Okay, so yes, it did just happen because it did just happen.
Yeah.
But so then you just don't believe the whole rest of the part of it, like the conspiracy part.
The conspiracy part, because again, it's a cover up, and the conspiracy to me is who did it.
The government did.
Is that the part that you just don't care about?
Not so much that I don't care about, because we need to. I mean, if the government's covering stuff, we should know about these things.
Fucking know.
We should know about these things. So if they did, then
why?
Well, the why
then
is
the question comes in.
Well, there were so many reasons why, right? His activism, what he was backing up, and at the society back then at that time,
what he was going to stop.
Right.
He was going to get into like stopping like deals with Russia, USSR. He was getting. He says he didn't want to go into war with Vietnam. That's big money for the fucking White House, dude. For the government. War is money, dude. Of course. Money.
Yeah.
He didn't want that.
Yeah.
He want other things that brings the United States, our country, stronger and better than what we are already. Yeah. That's not our problem. Don't focus there, basically.
Yeah.
And the other ones that are underneath him, so to speak, but they're not. They're just like this. We got to get this fool out of here.
Yeah.
He's fucking things up. Mm-hmm. We need to do this.
Yeah. I mean, so it could have,
Yeah, you're right.
For sure, the government. But to me, I always bring it back to like, that's big shit, right?
Yeah.
That's president, government shit.
Government
that's big stuff. Now let's
politics stuff.
Politics stuff. Let's bring it down to our level.
Okay.
All right. So now on our level, now you got like, you're working at an office. Mm-hmm. And there's this dude that's just talking all kinds of stuff about, we need to make changes here. We need to make changes here.
In the office.
We need to make changes here. We need to make changes because this isn't right. Then you got these bigger dudes that are like, nah, if we make changes, this guy's gonna fuck it up for us. Dude.
I heard that.
Take your car back. No more Lamborghinis. No more Ferraris.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gonna fuck that shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
What
do? Let's get rid of him. Let's start pinning stuff on him. Let's write him up. Little things like that. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Let's get rid of the guy. They got rid of the noise.
Yeah.
That's our level stuff. That's bigger stuff.
Yeah. Well, our level stuff too. Yeah.
Was it a conspiracy? I mean, obviously, because they conspired to do something, right?
Right.
But it comes down to just a cover up to me.
Well, see, and also they're blaming the mafia killed them.
Yeah.
Because he was fucking things up, and the mafia were saying, "What the fuck are you saying?"
Yeah.
To the Kennedy, Says, your dad used to fucking bootleg. How do you think you guys got all that money?
Yeah.
And you got sent to those fucking schools. Your father bootleg, made tons of money.
Yeah. You benefited from us.
Yes.
From this.
You are part of us.
Yeah.
So now that you're up there, you're gonna fucking do this to us?
Yeah.
Nah.
So
There it
what's
is.
with the dude? So Lee Harvey Oswald, right?
Yeah.
Supposedly
Right.
he's the shooter, right?
Yes.
So the
He
dude,
was a patsy.
the
They
dude
say,
that
well, they say that
they
he's a
say
patsy.
he was
Yes.
a patsy, right?
Yeah.
But he did kill him, whatever, supposedly, right? Or if you
Theory.
believe it, right?
It's they believe that he shot all fucking shots dead on,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
the ones that came around to this way.
There's a
Yeah.
test that this dude that's
Bending
a Navy
bullets.
fucking SEAL, bro, that's
Yeah.
like top ranking sharpshooting.
Yeah.
He couldn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
This fucking oh
Dude,
my
don't say, you don't have to say anymore, man. I saw that
yeah.
episode of Seinfeld with you know,
Dude,
with Keith Hernandez. Remember that? With
I
Keith
have a
Hernandez?
T-bone, bro. I do.
That's enough
He was
said.
like, oh, they
Enough
traveled
said.
up. Yes.
Enough said.
I love sci-fi.
But yeah, me too. But damn, what were we talking about?
A JFK.
JFK. So the dude that shot Lee Harvey Oswald, wasn't he with the mob?
He knew people.
Or he knew people from
I
the
don't
mob?
know. He was part of the mafia. I don't know.
I
But,
think that's the whole conspiracy.
but he was
Yeah,
in the
right?
He was in the military too.
But he was a mob dude.
and some people say
Or friends with, whatever.
he associated himself with mafia people.
Yeah.
But dude, fuck, what luck! Him shooting
Yeah.
those fucking shots.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if he was from fucking behind,
Yeah.
why in the fuck did JFK
Yeah.
go backwards?
Yeah.
Like me punching you or whoever, or the back of the head, you know, same concept with the bullet, man.
Yeah.
Why in the fuck was it? And then the splatter
Right.
flew back,
Yeah.
you know, and homeboy was in the front seat. What's his name? Got hit in the shoulder in the back. He went like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
because it was from the back.
Yeah.
And the last final blow was the face shot.
Yeah.
He got fucking, oh man, you seen photographs of
Yeah.
You know what?
fuck the way
That-
to die like that, dude? No.
It's
It's gnarly, dude.
Huh.
So the JFK always reminds me of the Mandela effect,
Oh, okay.
which is another. Do you know about the Mandela effect?
A little bit,
Briefly,
yeah.
do you?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Mandela effect is pretty much stuff we used to know is no longer the way we knew it because of what is it, CERN or some huge companies. They're messing with time supposedly, right?
Yeah.
So the big thing with JFK and that is the car. Did you ever see that one? So if you recall the car that they're in, right?
The Lincoln Continental
it's
convertible.
a Lincoln Continental convertible.
Yeah.
How many seats? Just off your memory.
Oh fuck! There's driver, passenger.
And then wasn't there like just a bed in the back with 3?
Well, and there was a bench seat, which was JFK, John F. Kennedy, and his wife.
Right.
That's
right,
it.
Right. A 4-seater.
4-seater.
If you look up pictures now and the Mandela effect, it's like a stretched Lincoln with a bar, like a roll bar
Yeah,
on it.
that's true.
I don't remember that at all as a kid. It was always a 4-seater Lincoln Continental convertible.
Yeah.
Nothing
you know?
top, no roll bar on top.
No roll bar, no nothing. It's a trip.
Whoa, I'm gonna look that up, dude.
Yeah, that's one that just trips me out. Is this Mandela effect?
Yeah.
And it goes down to the little things like Fruit Loops. Like
Right.
how did you spell them as a kid? How do you remember spelling them
Right.
as opposed to what it is now?
Fuck.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't even think about that one.
yeah,
The Fruit Loops one?
Yeah,
Loops.
I didn't get in that one.
I remember 2 O's for fruit,
Yeah.
and now it's just spelled like the word fruit.
Yeah.
But I remember 2 O's.
True.
Fruit Loops.
I did.
Yeah.
And they used the 2 O's for the
Yeah,
cereal.
the
Was
cereal.
the
Yeah.
2 circles.
Yeah.
Crazy, huh?
Ooh, whoa. That
Well, no,
blew
the
my
circles
mind.
were on the loops.
The loops too.
Yeah, on the
Really?
loops.
Yeah.
On the loops. También.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
Well, that's kind of like the moon landing then.
Yeah, and I was gonna bring that
But
up.
see-
I was gonna bring that up before we go off on another subject. I was gonna tell you because you said when you were talking about do you think we're the only people in space? And then you said, so when you look out into space, do you think space is deep?
I think it's expanding. Yeah.
So
It's still expanding. Yeah.
let's just say as a amateur conspiracy theorist,
Yeah.
do you think that do you think that the moon is real? Do you think that there's a force around this earth? Do you think the earth is round? Do you think that that space is continuous?
I believe space.
Do you think we've ever been to space?
Okay, I believe first and foremost the space is expanding, and it's still expanding. And I believe yes, there's other planets here within the space.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't think we could reach them, dude. I don't think we could bro. Fuck. They're still having issues, and they still have to this day have not landed anyone back on the moon.
Right.
If ever.
If ever. Because they still don't fucking have the technology.
Yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
1960 what?
Yeah.
And they fucking shot.
And supposedly the
perfect landing fucking shot. Thing was that beautiful angle. How in the fuck did they get a camera to show
who recorded
the landing?
Yeah.
Who recorded
was
the
there?
first landing?
I'm like,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Oh, fuck. Okay, there's no wind in
Right.
space. Why in the fuck is that wave of the flag?
You know what
flag.
always tripped me out was like cell phone technology or radio technology was fairly decent back in those times with the big box and the antenna, you know, but yet they could talk to somebody that's thousands of miles away going in through outer space.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you think they don't want it? They have the technology to build the fucking ship to land. They just don't want to because fuck, they know a little bit more what's gonna happen if we do.
Ooh.
You get what I'm saying?
I
Yeah.
honestly believe that we can't leave space. We can't leave the
You don't think
perimeter,
there's
so-
space? There's no such thing, like the Truman Show.
like the Truman Show.
You believe we're under cameras? Well,
No,
cell
I
phones,
don't- I don't-
obviously.
I-
Okay.
Well, like that stuff. Yeah, but-
Right.
Birds.
Maybe. We were just talking about this last night, dude. So this is all still fresh in my head. but
So, my question:
like NASA, I don't think it's real.
I don't think NASA is just a name, dude, and it's not. And I always go to it. It's just a government thing.
Yeah.
Okay, they came up with the names and all this bullshit. But I first and foremost don't believe that. I believe there's space. I think there's Earth. Then you could travel out. You get what I'm saying? Because I was one of those believers that I was on the fence when we're talking about the flat Earth.
Right. Are we over that already?
Nah, I'm there still, dude. I was leaning.
That's how this whole podcast started.
Yes,
That's why we're here.
Well, see, that's why I was kind of leaning towards it until I started doing my little.
See, but you do.
That's
What I
true.
gathered is
It did start it, though.
your research is a lot spiritual based.
Yes,
You know, and if you think flat Earth and you take that to Scripture, there's Scripture that kind of backs it up that it's a flat Earth.
that's a flat
But-
Earth. That's what made me kind of like fuck, kept me on the fence
Yeah.
with Scripture because, like you just said, my kind of experience is Scripture is religious, it's spiritual.
Right.
What's keeping me on there is the stuff that I'm reading on my own without spiritual stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And what's kind of not leading me that way is the spiritual stuff. So I'm right now breaking down. I'm on the part of breaking down the flat Earth. Okay. How can it be true?
Mm-hmm.
Then once I kind of get a really full understanding of it, because I don't like to look like a fucking fool.
Yeah.
I'm going to start getting into the spiritual stuff. After that, I'm going to combine both together to see what I get. What's the
Right.
outcome?
Yeah.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I do believe, yes, the Bible does say stuff about the flat earth. What year was the Bible written?
I have no idea.
Like, what I mean is like fucking
centuries,
before
right.
1700s, before
Right.
1500s and all that stuff.
Yeah.
They really didn't know the stuff that we know now in regards to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And they still were believing that they were still at that time with the flat Earth was. They still believed that the flat Earth's flat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never changed from that. people that are the hardcore, what people call them Bible thumpers.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those flat earth believers are really good hardcore Christians.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Old. And that's why the Catholic religion changes Vaticans. There's Vatican I, there's Vatican II, Vatican III, because it's changing with the times.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they came up with the globe circle. There was an issue. What the fuck? You're saying that the world, and that's when they started, because the times is changing, they started to explain it. That's why I'm kind of like on the fence with flat Earth and in Earth.
Yeah. What about gravity?
About spinning.
Yeah.
If I was to get a cup, that's where I'm at right now still. From what I understand is gravity works as if I was to get like a clear ball, right? And yes, I put a marble inside there, and I get a long rope, and I just swing it in circles.
Mm-hmm.
That marble is going to stay in one direction, right? That's what I'm being taught. That's what I'm learning right now, reading. That's how gravity works with us. There's a world, the earth is spinning, I guess. But the same concept with the flat earth. It's just not like this. It's spinning. That's what I understand. That's what.
Do you think we're spinning?
I believe we are. Yeah. Because there's certain things that are happening. Like, for example, if the world was circle, right? I'm saying what if, because I don't know. There's things that they believe that like the shadows of the concept of the sun.
Mm-hmm.
If it was if the earth wasn't tilting or spinning, the sun would have been a certain size. And dude, that's where I'm barely at right now, bro. And on the flat earth part, they say it's like this, going in circles.
Right.
Instead of going like this.
The moon and the sun.
The moon and the star dancing within themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But that's it. The flat earthers, I don't think they believe there's other ones doing the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just sun and moon. My question is, why do we just have if that's the case, why do we have the moon? The sun's what provides, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sun provides light, helps things grow. Why do we need the moon? So that kind of, there's got to be other fucking planets out there.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of, I see, that's why right now I'm doing it to myself. I'm battling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to convince anybody now because I really don't know yet.
Yeah.
You get me?
For yourself.
Understand it for yourself.
And I'm glad that when I mentioned it to you guys that one day,
Yeah.
and when you guys went on it says, ooh, they're open-minded.
Yeah.
I saw that you guys really are open-minded to
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
And that's like, fuck yes. And then, it did start it for me to come back over here and talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, it was tripping me out. I was talking with my dad and my brother last night, and they're saying the world is spinning, right? And a plane takes off. If it goes straight up and the world is spinning, why when it comes down, if it stays up for like an hour, 2 hours, why can't it just come down and be in?
Because it never goes up. It
goes like this.
I'm saying if they make
make it go straight up.
If they make a shuttle like plane, why can't we just wait up there for a few hours? World shifts because it's spinning supposedly, and then come down in like Russia.
Like
why does it travel that way?
But that's like, wouldn't that be like kind of like fucking the satellites, the dishes? There's
because they're in orbit.
They're in orbit. They're floating, and the fucking I was kind of thinking the shit that they're feeding us is fake. The world's not really round. They're making it look like it's round.
All fake images or whatever.
Yes. See, you don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah.
It says it's true. Why don't they do that? But you got to get approval to do that shit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, are we ever gonna fucking know?
Nah,
dude.
Nah.
So that's where I go based on. I was so fucking stuck on this shit, and I forgot everything else about me.
Yeah.
Taking care of me because I got so
That's a good
stuck
point.
on that shit.
Yeah, you know what? So I go back to this, right? We're so consumed with trying to figure out if the world is round or flat,
right?
That we forget
about what's actually in front of us, you know. And it's just life. It's called life.
Yeah.
You just live it.
And you know what it was for me?
So you're zoomed with all this information, and you're trying to figure it out, and you're arguing with this person about it, and you might actually have an argument with someone that was a really good friend of yours, and you're no longer friends because of that stupid argument.
Mm-hmm.
Where does it even matter at the end?
Right.
Right.
See, what did it for me is I got so caught up with it, I noticed I was losing my family.
Oh yeah,
got that bad, dude.
Dang,
it got
that's
bad.
deep.
Yes.
So arguments and stuff about that, or what?
I just pushed myself away.
Oh, okay.
I got
It'll
depressed.
It'll
It changed
your way of thinking.
It got me because I was so dude, I was taught so much when I was a kid, and as I got exposed to it, I started learning on my own. It got me depressed, real depressed. I was like, you don't want to be around me, bro.
Yeah.
And the weed didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
It was just, nah. I didn't have that communication with my son anymore, my daughter, my wife.
Yeah.
It was just like, why? We're just here. We're just puppets. Just like what I'm fucking thinking of learning on.
Yeah.
Why are we here? Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
We're just here to work and die. That's it.
Yeah.
What happens in between, it happens.
Yeah.
And I got to that point and I said, fuck. I gotta stop.
Yeah.
You know,
so gotta stay grounded.
For me,
You
I
have to stay grounded,
I think the same way though, right? You you work, you live and you die, but you skipped out on a big part of it because that's the beginning and that's the end. But the in between, it's the live.
It's the live. Absolutely.
It's the live, right? So it's that experience. When I was younger, there's only one person that knows this, and I told him it was my wife, and now you two guys are know.
Yeah.
Nobody watches this. No. When I was younger, I used to sit in my room, dude, and cry about dying. I used to sit in my room and cry about dying.
Wow.
Like, that's it. I die and that's it. You know, when my
why?
Why?
You know, no, you're saying why are we here? Why are
am
we
I
gonna
here?
die?
Yeah. So at a very young age, I don't remember how old I was when my mom's grandmother died, and we went to go visit her in Tijuana for the ceremony, the funeral. I would say the ceremony. Woo woo for the services. And so we went to go Tijuana. We didn't, we were too young. We didn't. We weren't allowed to go in there. We just kind of stayed in the truck and just kind of,
look.
We knew what was going on, that she passed and everything. I've met her a few times. And I think at that point is when I started thinking about that. Like, oh, fuck, like I'm going to die and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that was for years, when I was a little kid. And then I'm not sure when it happened where I just thought, well, we're born, we're living, and then we're going to die.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
No more.
So
I mean, no in between.
The in between is what we make of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to do what how they say, like, live your best life. Like, I have to live my best life.
Right.
I have to do what's best. So there's a lot of times where I get distracted. We all get distracted, and we go off other things, and we let things get to us. And then, for what? Because tomorrow's another day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, vent a little bit. Have a drink. Or don't have or smoke out. Yeah, don't have a drink. Don't smoke out. Don't listen to me. But do whatever you're gonna feel comfortable with, and just move on up. Continue the day, because tomorrow's another day. And
I think everyone's had that fucking scare, obviously, with dying. Who hasn't?
Yeah.
But your experience alone just like brought you to a different level. And my wife she was telling she's gonna kill me, dude. But she did the same thing.
Yeah.
She would go when she was a kid, go crying to her mom and dad, or her dad. I'm afraid of dying. And she would cry and stuff. And she went through depression when she was younger and stuff and all that. She was going through some depression issues and stuff. And as she got older, when her and I met, we had our son. And she said that she didn't have those dreams, those thoughts anymore.
Yeah.
Until one day, our son was asleep. And she wakes up. She was crying, dude. And she goes, I don't want you to die. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Dude, this was like at midnight, dude.
Yeah.
Sleep. I don't want you to die. She was crying like someone died.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not going to die. I'll feel fine, Stephanie. It's okay.
Yeah.
And she goes, I know, but I don't want you to die before me because I was older. I am older than her.
Yeah.
10 years.
Oh, wow.
And so she's like, oh, okay. And then from there, we're just really close together. And she tripped out because she never had that thought anymore until she got older. Until our firstborn our son was born.
Yeah.
And I had those thoughts, but not as intense like you guys have.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I was like, okay, I'm going to die, but it's going to happen later on.
Right.
I get it. We're going to die. We're all going to take that road like everyone says.
And we don't know if it's going to happen later on. It could happen.
No, it could happen. Yeah,
see,
that's the thing.
Tomorrow.
It could happen. That's people don't understand that. They think it's when we get old. Yeah. No, it could, as soon as we walk out, something can happen. And death is scary, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I don't think that's the end of it.
That's the other question, right? Like, is it is there an afterlife?
No. Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What's your afterlife?
Not ghosts. I don't think we're gonna fucking come back in ghosts. Maybe, because I do believe in them. Like I said, I mentioned, but I think we're just here temporarily until we die, and that's when everything happens. How I believe that, I don't, but that's what I want to believe. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the reason why I keep going on.
Well, that was my biggest thing. Was that well, when I die, like,
what's gonna happen?
What's gonna like everyone else is still gonna be moving around and doing their thing, but am I like gonna check in every once in a while, or am I done? Like that was my whole thing. That's what I was when I would cry, you know. And then it got to a point where like, well, I'm dead, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Wouldn't you consider you were dead already, and then like you don't remember anything before you were born, and now you remember you're born? You get what I'm saying? Am I too deep in this shit?
You're too deep in it. No, you're not. But
you know what I'm saying?
I've never thought that I was already living. Like if you're
like reincarnation.
Like right now we're living. I want to say
maybe right reincarnation.
Like if you're living the aftermath of someone else or something else.
You lived before.
Yeah.
Sometime somewhere before, and then you died. Then there was a gap that you didn't come back until your year that you were born.
Yeah.
Now you're back. But you're not going to, and you're remembering certain fucking things. And guess what? What if it was the things you're remembering from your first life? Deja vu. You're having fuck, this happened before.
Yeah.
But it could have happened
actually
centuries before. You don't know. Fuck.
That goes into the whole CERN thing. That company CERN. I don't know if you've heard about it, but
no.
It's pretty much that. What if we're living this life, right? And this company has the power to kind of destroy us as a whole and just restart us back to a time and to restart something, because maybe they're trying to find the perfect ending to our lives. Right?
Do you think they're doing the reincarnation then, or
possibly? Possibly.
But don't they believe a certain religion started that belief?
I don't know.
Fuck.
There's a lot, dude. Like if you think about it, like
see, but that's the thing that gets me all fucked up. Meaning.
Your balance.
Your balance, bro.
Yeah. No, that's why I say you gotta stay grounded, you know?
That's why, God willing, you know, if everything goes right, man, what I'm doing is like basically pushing this business as much as we can so I don't have to work and be there for my family more.
Yeah.
Be there for my kids. I want to see them grow up. I want to grow old with my wife and stuff. I want to live by the beach and fucking enjoying life.
Yeah.
Breathe, walk the sand barefoot, touch the water,
enjoying
life. And we forget about that. Why? Because we have to bust our ass every fucking day. 8 hours, 12 hours.
Yeah.
And it's set up that way, they say.
Yeah.
For you to fucking work yourself to the fucking ground. And guess the ones that have a beautiful life are the rich people.
Yeah.
They're always posting shit on Instagram.
Yeah.
You're always thinking, fuck, why isn't my life like that?
That's why it's called a weak end.
It's
It's at the end, you're weak.
There's people going into depression because of fucking social media.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
Yep.
Do you think is it designed? Who designed it like that?
Yeah.
Who did it? Because they know it's going to control us weak-minded people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who's laughing at us? And I have buddies there. I could bring them. I could text them. They'll come over right now.
Yeah.
Where they're Chicano fucking proud, dude. If you're not brown, get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, yeah.
What they call white people, I'm sorry, I don't. This is what they call them, dude. The blue-eyed devils, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Why?
Wow.
Yeah, dude. They call them because this is what they say. They came here and they fucked things up. They killed everything. They brought the diseases. They brought everything else.
Yeah.
They believe in everything. We're from us. We're from Earth. We lived by the Earth. Who brought that shit? It was a blue-eyed devil. Oh man, I was like, whoa. I'm proud of my race, but fuck,
That's
like fucking Adolf Hitler shit. Fool, what are you doing, dog?
Yeah.
Relax, calm down. But that's their style, bro. And I'm not gonna get that way. I get it. Things happen for a reason. The white people came over. The white people came over here for a reason. Maybe God guided them this way. I don't know. Something did.
Some things we'll never know, and I'm fine with that.
Me too.
I think
I'm okay with that, dog. Now I am.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it feels weird saying that.
I also believe.
Whoa,
you got goosebumps?
But it did, bro.
I also believe that one day we'll know just what we need to know.
But you won't be around.
But what if we're not around? That's what fucking takes me back, dog. I want to know. I'm to that point where, fuck.
That's that whole curiosity thing. You know,
it
like
is, man.
Like we're just naturally curious about it. Like, you know, let's see what this does to me.
What does
you
it
know?
do? What does it do? Right?
Yeah.
And it, man, I get blown away, dude.
You know, a long time ago, I used to worry a lot about what people thought, and I was always concerned about other people. Like, oh, I'm gonna make sure that they're okay and this and that. But then I got burned a few times, and I was like, for what? You know, like I there's so much that I always, you know, cared and put into this relationship, you know, or friendship, you know, relationship, same thing, and nothing in return. Not that you should expect anything in return, but don't you know, not the negativity.
Right.
So for after that, I was like, no, it's all about what I do for myself now.
Right.
And then when I got married, and then it's like, whatever I do, it's for me and my wife.
Yeah.
And you got the kids. Now it's like, whatever I do, it's for them.
Yeah.
Because again, we're all gonna die, but we gotta set them up and make sure, you know,
they'll be okay.
They'll be okay. Now, if you don't have kids, you're not married. Hey,
what do you say to them, bro?
To those people,
the people that, okay, they have no kids, they have no wife.
Nothing, dude. I mean, if that's what they want to do, then that's what they want to do. If they feel better about it, then.
I mean, what if they came to you and say, "I need help and guide"? You know, they're lost
because they want that, or they want that same. They want the same thing.
What the fuck? So they're gonna say to you, "But you got your family that pushes you to move forward."
Yeah.
I'm not married. I have no kids.
Well,
what do you say to them?
That's what you say. Find what is it? What's best for you? You know how they say, like, when you're working somewhere that you're passionate about, where it's like your passion. Let's say you like talking about the cannabis and the benefits of it.
Yeah.
When you finally start making money off of that you're gonna be the happiest man ever. Like, that's what you want to do. That's what you're making money off of it. So it's that, you know, if we're working a 9 to 5, which all of us do, but we don't like to do it, and then we take time off to do like a podcast, because this is what we love to do.
Yeah.
This is what we, you know. So all it is find what works for you and what you like
makes you happy.
What makes you happy. So
there was a lot of things that made me happy when I was at different ages.
Yeah.
Now that I'm 40, in my 40s,
and it's gonna change.
It's a whole fucking change.
It's gonna everything.
And I believe you have to, in order to evolve and to become a better person.
Yeah.
If they say there's a guy, I don't know, if you don't change every 10 years, then you're doing something wrong. He said, you have to change. If you still have that fucking mentality, you're 40, like my age, and you're still thinking like you're in your 20s. Something's wrong.
Right. Of course.
That's what they believe, and I agree.
Yeah.
And it's gonna change. That's what I tell the people. You're gonna be into one thing in one time and for a little while, and it's gonna change. And it's gonna change. It's gonna keep changing. It's not because you're not happy. It's just because you're changing into a better fucking person.
Yeah.
To be able to provide for this for yourself and for someone that you are really close to. You don't know yet.
Yeah.
It's guiding you towards that direction.
Yeah.
And I just think everyone has a purpose here. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do, man. Fuck, I do, man. It's huge. And I really hope that the people that are close to me find that purpose.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, fuck, that's fucked up, man. If you don't know your purpose of doing something in life, I feel bad. There's a buddy of mine that I follow him on social media. He still thinks he's still in high school, bro.
Oof.
He's still living this fucking style. I'm like, what are you fucking doing, dude?
Yeah.
It is embarrassing. He posted all this stupid crap, and I feel like reaching out to him, like, dude, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
That's funny.
You're 40. You're not in high school anymore. Stop it. Knock it off. You know?
Yeah.
But you don't. I mean, what do you say to them?
Yeah.
Just stand back and feel sorry for them, or do you say something?
Well, and that's the thing too. Another thing is, you keep saying like, being a better person. Well, to whom? A better to who?
For yourself.
No, I know, but like, in whose eyes, right? Who's judging you, right? Like, you're a better person. Like, if that person thinks they're a good person and that's where they want to, if that dude wants to live his life like a 20-year-old, and he's comfortable there, hey, that's,
because I see what you're saying, because I don't see it right. It's wrong.
Right. So now let him be him. If he's not hurting anybody and he's not hurting himself, I say, hey, go ahead, man. That's how I feel. But once it's to a point where it's affecting you or affecting someone else, obviously, hey, bring it up to him if you're that close to him. If not, disassociate yourself from that person, and that's it.
Yeah,
I am pretty close to him, and I'm just gonna wait until because I'm blunt.
Yeah,
but I'm not fucked up, mean, blunt.
Yeah,
I have a shirt on, dude. Literally, my shirt says right here. I was given it from my sister-in-law. It says, "I'm the nicest asshole you ever meet." That's me.
I should get a shirt like that for me.
I swear, no. I have the fucker on, dude.
It does say that.
I wear this fucker everywhere, dude, because it's that defined me, and she got it at point, dude. And I am the nicest fucking person you ever meet.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna wait for him to say something, because if I do, I'll probably really get him butt hurt.
You'll know when the right time is.
I mean, if it's a major concern, you bring it up to somebody. You bring it up to somebody, and you're like, "Hey, does that make you happy? Like, you put somebody on the spot. Does that make you happy?"
I was that close to texting and messaging him that,
and it goes, "Yeah, it does." If he's literally honest with you and says, "Yeah, hell yeah, it does," and you go, then that's when you go, "Then I'm happy for you, dude."
And then me
because hey, now you just, that whole concern that you have right here, it just kind of went away, because he's happy. He's genuinely happy. You believe him. Then all right, fuck it. Then I'm happy for you, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Fuck it.
I'll start liking this shit then. I'll start liking it. I'm happy for you. Thumbs up.
Hey, but should I like it? What are people gonna think? Because I'm liking this photo.
Oh, that's such a thing.
Did you hear that they're gonna take that away? Right?
I hope they do.
They're gonna start taking that away, where you can see your own. You can see how many people like your photo and who likes your photo. You still get that notification.
What?
You'll still get that notification, and you'll still be able to see it.
But
me that I'm following you, I won't be able to see how many likes your video has.
What was the purpose for?
The purpose is because.
Why do we need to see it though?
Exactly. Well, that's because it's cool, it's fun, and
but they changed it. Well, you only had 100 views.
Yeah,
and
that's don't even fucking think about
it's
that.
It's an experiment that they're doing, and I think it's a great experiment, because they're gonna try it out. Where take it away,
playing with your mind, bro.
Of course, that's all they do. That's
a conspiracy shit.
Mind control.
If it wasn't for my fucking business, dude, I would not have social media. Hands down, dog.
Yeah.
I only got Facebook because of that.
Not because I'm older.
I wouldn't have it because of this.
No. Yes.
The only reason I have that's it.
Because fuck, dude, there's some shit that comes across on my video. Like, what the fuck are you guys fucking doing?
Yeah.
You guys are not going to be 18, 19 years old for the rest of your fucking life. Right. You're putting it out there, homeboy, homegirl.
Yeah.
The fuck?
I always look at that and I go, oh, fuck. And then when you get that negativity stuff, or people that are posting like this negativity stuff, I love the fact that you can just block. Or unfollow.
Block people?
And then, hey, did you ever see that one? Nah.
Nope.
I didn't see it. Must have missed it. And if they ever ask, you're not following me anymore. Stop posting bullshit, dude.
People got pissed at me when I fucking took them off.
Them?
Yes.
Who cares?
Unfriend them.
Who cares?
Stop following them. And I said, why is it that they can't why can't I find you?
Yeah.
It's because I blocked you. I told him, dude.
Yeah.
He's like,
because you're the
also like
apple.
that? Well, you asked, fool. I mean, if you don't want to know the truth, then don't ask me. I'm the fucking guy that's gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah, that's a
I used to be
podcast,
I used to be really honest and tell people
But
the
it's
truth.
a conspiracy shit too, dog.
Yeah, it is.
And I stopped.
Really?
Yeah. I'd rather just not say it.
Yeah.
It's
Because I lost some friends and relatives that didn't want to talk for a while and stuff like that. But
because of social media.
no, because I was honest, and I would tell them like, dude, why are that's bullshit. Like, just give my opinion about something that's going on with their life.
Okay, yeah.
Where I probably should have asked the question that was the thing that I told you to tell your buddy, like, hey, does that make you happy?
Well, you told me that because you experienced
all
this.
my experience. Yes.
Okay.
So now my approach would be like, and you like it. I won't say maybe does that make you happy. Hey, you like that shit? You're into that shit? That's your thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
See, but the thing is that it's.
But if I don't believe them, then like stop messing around, dude. That's not you.
See, people are fucking having arguments over fucking social media now.
Yeah.
Okay. Back in the days, it wasn't about social media, obviously. Okay. Social media started with fucking, believe it or not, I believe is fucking with
the MySpace?
MySpace.
MySpace.
MySpace, dog. Yeah.
Who
created that? Who created MySpace?
It was supposed to be meant for like artists, right?
It was supposed to, but who created the program MySpace?
Tom, right?
Tom?
I don't know if that's his name. That's
Fuck, dude, have you seen pictures of that dude?
just that one picture.
I've never seen him before.
It's just that
ever
one
in my
picture,
life.
white shirt.
Yeah.
It wasn't really Tom. It was just a picture that someone downloaded, I'm sure.
Right. Okay, so Facebook, who created it? That one fucking kid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Or one of them.
Why do we know so much about
Wasn't
him?
it Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Fuck, I wish. He would probably be better. I like Justin. No, I was kidding.
I like him too. I think he's a really cool white guy.
He's all right.
He's a really
He's
cool
all right,
blue-eyed devil.
He's a blue-eyed devil, man.
That's my guy.
Wait,
my
listen.
friend, dude. My homeboy's like, yes, right, dog.
Before we start going down another,
Are we going on like on a 2-hour podcast?
We are. Let's
Neta,
wrap this up.
I don't even know how long it's been. We don't have a timer anymore. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So I don't know if that
Well,
consisted of a conspiracy theorist podcast, but that was definitely a great conversation. Honorable mentions because we did go live just before this, and I asked people, name some. So Paul McCartney, do you know that one? The whole Paul McCartney conspiracy theory?
I'm starting. You know what? I just came across that one. I think it's getting pretty big. I just got a few information.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney. The one that we see now is fake.
Right.
So he put Paul McCartney, which I'm hoping it was
his house. They came out on that one show, the talk show, and he went. You know how Paul McCartney came on recently on a talk show to go back to his childhood days, where how the Beatles first started. And that's what I'm hearing. That the Beatles was purposely formed.
Oh, I'm sure it goes that deep. Yeah. So I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, and he really didn't have a life. He didn't have a house. He didn't have this, and then that's what the whole purpose was on his one show that he came out with.
Wow. So another one we had was the lizard people.
Lizard people. Yeah, I've heard of that.
I saw the guy. I saw the news guy with his eyes like this and the eyes closed and shit.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah. And NASA we covered. Roswell we briefly went over it. Hitler is a really good one. JFK moon landing. Walmart military tunnels.
Hitler.
Tupac.
Just to put Hitler, dude. He like we were saying earlier before. I'm not sure we were recording, dude. But he was. Yes, I get it. I don't like what he fucking did. He killed too many. Yeah, the fucking thing. But fucking for him to control.
So many people.
Masses. Until this fucking day, they still believe what he says.
A lot of them do.
Yeah.
That's smart, dude.
He was very convincing.
Yes, very convincing.
Very convincing.
Convincing because he was fucking smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Do you think he had a help?
Yeah, he's the blue-eyed devil.
They believe that he's fucking... They say he was the Antichrist? Too, dog. I mean, dude.
That's starting part 2 of this podcast, man. So
man, why didn't we start with that one, dude?
Damn.
So we'll bring this to a close. Thanks for coming on, Orlando.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
HighwayTravelTours.LA on Instagram. Hit him up.
Yeah, hit me up and just go ahead and let me know what you guys want done on your guys on the tour, man. If you guys want a private tour, hit me up. Or hit one of my other 2 partners, and then from there we have 3 different Instagrams going on for the. I don't know if you guys noticed.
No, I want to notice one.
Well, the one, The one that
Which one did we follow?
The one you reached out to me to come over here.
Yeah.
And for us to talk again here, that's mine.
That's your personal one.
Yes.
Okay. Right.
Well,
right.
that's my highway travel tours. We did this in purpose so that we could get more shit out there on the Instagram feed.
Makes sense.
That's how we did it.
Yeah.
So Cynthia has another one, which is I think it has her hand with the blunt.
Okay.
And then she covered her, and Saeed covered the other one with the bus and the bud in the background.
Oh,
Okay.
And the one with the different pictures of one circle, that's me. .la. Highway Travel Tours .la.
Okay.
That's me. So if you guys reach out to that one, that's me, guys. I'm sorry for the different mix-up.
I didn't know, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
It's just I was told if you start up more than one Instagram on the same business, you get your shit out there faster.
Huh.
Makes sense.
If you combine
Something to think about.
3 different Instagrams followers,
Yeah.
that's how many total we have.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for
Instead
sure.
of showing only 200, you
Yeah.
actually have like 900 people.
Yeah.
Right. Very cool.
Social media, bro.
There you
I
go.
Social
fucking
media, mind control.
mind control.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Thanks, Orlando, for coming
Thanks,
on.
guys.
Yep, thank
for
you
having
very
me.
much.
Thank
That's
you.
pretty much it. I'm Izzy.
And I'm Fitty.
This is How We Talk Podcast. Later, guys.
See you guys.